Good morning. Here it is about 7:15. You can see people are starting to get up and move around. Got pretty cold last night, but I think I slept very well. We're going to build us a little fire to get warm, pump some water, eat breakfast, and then head out. And we're going toward Big Spring Shelter, so I'll talk to you later. Before I break it down, I thought I'd show you this is where I slept last night in my tarp tent right here. Stayed pretty warm underneath some laurel thickets. You can see the sun coming up as I said, people beginning to kind of move around, starting to get ready, getting a fire built down by the shelter. People talking about how cold it was last night, and it was very cold. But anyhow, I'll touch base with you later. Well, here we are this morning, fixing to pack up and start on the second leg. Let me pan over here to the Godfather. You got any words of wisdom today, Mr. Godfather?
Stretch.
Stretch. As you can see, he's got a big pack, but he's a big man, so he can handle it. Mr. Cannonball, fire maintainer, anything you want to say this morning?
Thank goodness for extra strength Tylenol.
Extra strength Tylenol was his saving grace. And the mad scientist, what experiment are you going to work up today?
Try not to be too sore, I suppose.
Try not to be too snore. And the snake doc, did you sleep warm last night?
I got some advice for anybody doing this. If you're going to use a 20-degree synthetic bag, make sure you got a sleeping pad.
Sleeping pad. Lessons are still being learned on the trail. And where's Preacher Man? Oh, here he is. He's getting ready, packing his pack. And as soon as he gets done, we will head to the trail. Talk to you later. All right, here we are at a look off. Got the whole gang here. Stepped out of a laurel thicket. I'm going to pan the view. We can see all the way over to Cashier's Whiteside Mountains and all the way back to Raven Bald, which is the second highest peak in Georgia. On around, and in the far distance you won't be able to see it, but you can see Currahee Mountain in Toccoa, Georgia. Beautiful vista blue. Beautiful. Alright, we're the Trail Disciples on top of Betty's Creek Gap. Starting on my right, we have
Preacher Man.
Godfather.
Cannonball.
Bad scientist.
Snake Doc.
and Bulldog. We'll get back to you later. All right, we're at Mooney Gap. We've got about 2 miles to go before we get to Albert Mountain Fire Tower. I'll check back with you in a little bit. Okay, here we are coming around the side of Big Butt Mountain, and it is kicking our butts. As you can see, it is very steep, very narrow, and this is the most strenuous part of our hike so far. I'll get back with you later. Okay, here we are climbing up Albert Mountain to the fire tower. This is where we've been, and this is where we gotta go. Straight up. Cannonball Snake docked up there. Again, one more quick view. This is where we've been, and this is where we gotta go. Straight up. Elevation climb, probably another 300 feet. So I'll show you when we get to the top. Okay, here's the Godfather coming up our last little leg to Albert Mountain Fire Tower. Let me pan the view here for you. We're not quite to the tower. We got about 100 feet to go. We'll be there. Beautiful view coming on around. If you look through the trees here, you can see that fire tower that we're trying to reach. Everybody else is there waiting on us. We're kind of taking our time, so I'll get back to you when I get there. Right, here we are on Albert Mountain Fire Tower. I'm going to give you the full view, because we're about 5,300 and I think 40 feet. Pretty high. But this is, like I say, a fire tower that's abandoned, but they do have gates. I'm panning down to show you how high up we are. That's Snake Doc down there checking it out.
You'll have to accept your friend request.
And coming on around, got a stairwell that comes up here. And there's the Godfather and Preacher Man. And then down this way, looking down the stairwell, it's Cannonball. But we're going to head down, make it to the shelter. We've had a very good day. That was a tough climb. Talk to you later. Okay, here we are preparing our evening meal. We are at Big Spring Shelter area. Got our tent set up. People's lighting their stoves, sitting around the campfire. So I'll kind of pan around, show you what it looks like. We've got folks camped over here on this side, and then down through here, kind of all around. We're scattered out. So let me get to boiling my water, and I'll touch base with you first thing in the morning. Well, it's Sunday morning. It's probably about 7:30, 7:40. We're breaking camp. As you can see, everybody's packing up, getting all their gear ready to go. Most of them have already eaten breakfast. I'm fixing to eat mine, and then we will have a little short devotion around the campfire since it's Sunday, and then we will head out to Wallace Gap. So I'll touch base with you later. So it's going to be another beautiful day, but it is a bit breezy and windy, but not too cold. Alright, here we are. We just passed Glass Mine Gap. We should be about 2 miles away from Rock Gap, where our cars are, Old Wallace Road. So, Godfather, what words of wisdom do you have for us today?
Great trip, great people.
Preacher Man?
It's too late to quit now.
Mad Scientist?
I gotta say, if you're gonna camp with the Bulldog or the Godfather, get about a 30 or 40 foot radius of their tent. They like to snore loud.
Cannonball?
The farther you walk, the less sore you are.
So basically you're getting in shape.
Yeah.
And
Pain is weakness leaving your body.
Snake Doc?
Finish strong.
Finish strong. And this here's Bulldog. We'll see you when we get to our destination.